What's going on, y'all? This is John Alsace with Facemask Fantasy. We got new up-to-date fantasy content coming your way every day on this channel, so if you have not subscribed already, then please hit that button. But before we get into our main topic for today, my co-host Nick Payne put in a ton of work to give you guys a free 2021 Redraft draft kit available on our website, which can be found at facemaskpod.com. It's a great piece of content, something that other analysts might be charging you for, but we're giving it to you for free. So without further ado, let's get into some fantasy talk. And today, I want to get into Tutu Atwell. Now, he's only 5'8" and 155 pounds, which is kind of crazy for an NFL player. I can't think of another NFL player that comes into the NFL as a wide receiver with his stature. But the Rams selected him out of Louisville with the 57th overall pick in the 2021 NFL Draft. He first broke out with 70 receptions for 1,276 yards and 12 touchdowns as Louisville's primary slot receiver in 2019. He ran a 4.39 in the 40, and he actually led the ACC in receiving yards and touchdowns in 2019. He had the 9th most deep catches in all of college football over the last 3 years with 25, and he averaged just 6.6 touches between every touchdown scored in that time span. Now, we've already mentioned the biggest knock against Atwell, and that is his size, as he's just over 150 pounds. But what the combine showed us is he can squat 460 pounds, and he can bench press double his own body weight. So while he is diminutive, he does have strength. And this is all the while keeping his elite agility, as he had a time of 3.9 seconds in the short shuttle. He's incredibly fast. He can stretch the field for the Rams, and this is exactly the kind of weapon that Matt Stafford needs. And if the Rams can find a role for him on offense in 2021 that minimizes contact, he could score a few points. But I don't think he's going to do too much in 2021, as the team did sign Deshaun Jackson to fill the exact role that Tutu Atwell was drafted to fill. Now, Deshaun Jackson is only on the team for 1 year, so as soon as 2022, we could see Tutu Atwell take a huge step forward and become the primary deep threat for this wide receiver core. Now, looking to the future, they can save $10 million against the cap by cutting Robert Woods after next season, and $13.7 million by cutting Woods after the 2022 season. I'm not saying they will, as he's signed through 2025. I'm just saying cutting him could come with some cap savings that could be beneficial to the team. As far as Cooper Kupp goes, they can save $7 million by cutting Cooper Kupp after the 2022 season, and they could save $14.2 million by cutting Cooper Kupp after the 2023 season. All this to say, Tutu Atwell will have a part-time role in this offense until at least 2023 and 2024. But this is a role that has been valuable in the past, as we've seen both Sammy Watkins and Brandin Cooks be fantasy relevant as the tertiary deep threat in this offense back when they were going to Super Bowls. Now, he was a second-round pick, so he does come with high draft capital. They value him a lot, and in his first season, he should come in and be this team's primary punt returner in 2021. Now, I'm of the belief that in this draft class, there are many other wide receivers that were drafted after Tutu Atwell that I would rather have, just because we've never seen a wide receiver with his body type. Even Deshaun Jackson has a lot more meat on his bones than Tutu Atwell at 150 right now. Now, he's likely a year away, and this team is not shy about shielding players that they do not think are ready yet. I mean, look no further than Bryson Hopkins, who redshirted his entire rookie season at the tight end position. They could do the exact same thing with Tutu Atwell. That said, if he can learn from Deshaun Jackson, bulk up a little bit to be better able to handle cornerbacks jamming him up against the line, and eventually become a deep threat component to this offense, which is again something they've lacked since Brandin Cooks back in 2018, he could pay off dividends in fantasy, like real dividends. So in Dynasty, I'm very interested in Tutu Atwell, especially if I'm in the position where I can hold him for 2 to 3 years and see what becomes of him. In season long, I'm pretty much completely out on him just because they do have Deshaun Jackson there, and even without Deshaun Jackson, we haven't even mentioned Van Jefferson there, who was a second-round pick last season. So there's just a lot of mouths to feed in this offense. So for this year, not looking at him at all. And I do have to mention before I sign off here that he does give me some Tavon Austin, John Ross vibes as a highly drafted wide receiver who just will not live up to the hype. So what do you guys think about Tutu Atwell? You guys think I'm spot on? You guys think I'm missing something? Put your thoughts in the comment section below. My name is John Alsace. This is Facemask Fantasy, bringing you new content every day on this channel. So if you are not subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you for listening and have a nice day.